Hi, I'm Naomi with Sword and Steel, and I finally got it. The issue 453, April 2020 White Dwarf, so I can enjoy it. Do you want to enjoy it with me? Oh, right. At last. So, issue 453, or April 2020. We've got Tome Celestial, Vokmortian's Tithe Legion, Ghazghkull Thraka returns, new campaign rules for Age of Sigmar, Rohan vs. Isengard battle report, creating a Space Marine chapter, and much more for Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40k. Alright. Ooh. Look at all those Space Marines. There are 1,000 chapters of Space Marines spread across the Imperium. In this issue of White Dwarf, and the ones that follow, you'll learn of the origins of one of those countless chapters. Okay, well that sounds fun. I'm all for that. I don't just mean the origins of this chapter in the lore of the 41st millennium, but how the chapter came to be from a real-world perspective. Well, that sounds fun. Cool. Ooh. Look at those guys. Those guys look nice. Oh, nice flag. Model of the month up here. Oh, I recognize you. Our models of the month are Steelheart Champions painted by Walter Nunziati. I base coated their armor Chaos Black, then highlighted it with Dark Reaper, mixing in white scar until it was almost pure white, says Walter. I used purple to shade it and a glaze of Griffcharger Grey to smooth the color transitions. The metals are Iron Breaker and Retributor armor shaded with black and brown washes. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like the base too. I recognize those leaves. Oh, that just looks great. So vibrantly colored. This is by Jorg Freyeldenhoven? Or is it Jorg? I don't know. Oh, look at that guy. He looks awesome. Very much like this snow-covered Necron. That is a beautiful blue Necron. Blood Ravens, Sergeant by Gavin Garza. I like him. And Harlequin's Death Jester by... Oh, cute. Look at that lovely base. That's lovely. So nice. Ooh, in the spotlight. Lars Summit. We get sent loads of great photos of models every month, but once in a while we receive a selection all painted by one hobbyist. This month we look at Lars Sammet's collection. Look at these guys. This model was built to represent one of the awesome Dark Millennium playing cards illustrated by John Blanche. It looks awesome. That is really cool model. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, these look great too. Look at that. Look how pretty they are. Ooh. I like that camo. Really cool. Oh, that flame is lovely. That is very pretty flame. How did you do that flame? Does it say? No, it doesn't say how he did that flame. I really like that flame. That is a really, really pretty blue flame. Wow. Those are... Oh, I just love it when they go to town on these different models. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Look at her, she is so pretty. Who is she? Below these are my Elusian Starstriders kill team. I built them with parts from the Imperial Guard, Van Saar, Neophyte hybrid kits, and painted them in a natural saturated color scheme. Their rogue trader leader is converted from a Gene Stealer Cult's Magus with the Stormcast Sequitur head, Janik Drake's sword, and servo skull. Well, that is one lovely lady. I love it. I love that model. It's like one of my favorite female models I've ever seen. Worlds of Warhammer. Worlds of Warhammer delves into the background of the Age of Sigmar and the 41st millennium, looking at how stories are created and legends are born. This month fills back with 40 new facts, this time all about the far future. Shall we check out one? Okay, Every member of the Emperor's Inquisition is bestowed with an inquisitorial seal, usually held in a box of Pluvian obsidian. Should they deem it necessary, they can use the authority given unto them by the seal to issue the last great sanction of exterminatus. With a single word given to an imperial fleet, they can doom an entire world to destruction. Ooh. Number 20. Cadia stands. Shadow Sun. The famed Tau commander Shadow Sun during the War upon Perfectia matched her wits against the Raven Guard. There she brought to battle the chapter master Corvin Severax by using herself as bait, or rather by using her signature XB-22 battlesuit, within which was a decoy pilot who had agreed to give her own life to buy Shadow Sun a chance to strike a decapitating blow. She did not waste it. Severax was slain, and Shadow Captain Shrike promoted in his stead. Cool. Oh, the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Adeptus Mechanicus was shocked and confused when a flight of Doomscythes, crescent-shaped Necron attack craft, appeared out of nowhere in the low orbit of Mars to bomb a stretch of desert the Martian priesthood considered entirely unremarkable. Shortly after, the Necrons disappeared as mysteriously as they arrived. Oh my goodness. Oh, I gotta read all of these. I'm only gonna tell you some of them. These sound so much fun. The oldest Necron dynasties have a nightmarish agenda that, should it ever become known to the living races of the galaxy, would cause widespread panic. Yet, within it is a way to defeat the Chaos Gods forever. What? What is this? Oh my gosh, that's so great. Oh, I have to read all that. Oh, that's great. Look at that. Ooh. Ossiarch Bonereapers. Tell me about you Ossiarch Bonereapers. Hello, Vokmorsh. Amongst all those forces in thrall. There we go. Amongst all those forces in thrall to Nagash, the tyrannical god of the dead, one in particular has carved out a fell reputation and expansive empire alike. The force is the Ossiarch Bonereapers, the pinnacle of the great necromancer's sinister arts. Lord, which I shall read. Ooh, what's this? The Chronicle of the Bone. Oh, it's about Vokmorshin is a curse upon the realms, and over the years, his approach has been a portent of darkness doom. Wickedly inventive, the emissary of Nagashazar takes a professional satisfaction in extracting the tithe from conquered peoples. For each bone collected, Nagash's darkly glorious necrotopia comes one step closer to fruition. Ah, there it is. Age of Chaos. As the Age of Chaos dawns, Nagash betrays Sigmar by looking to Shai's defenses above all others. Now, I can't say I particularly blame him, I suppose. Alright, here we go. War Scroll Battalion. So, this one requires Vokmortian's Dread Retinue Battalion, which is just over there. Mortic Shield Corps, 1 Mortis and Trident. 1 to 2 Catacrosin Death Glaives, 1 Aegis Immortal, 1 to 3 Capilos Lances or Harvester Scythe Corps in any combination, 1 Mortic Ballistari, and 1 Harvester Scythe Corps. This battalion can only be taken as part of an Ossiarch Bonereapers army that is from the Mortis Praetorians Legion. No problem. Alright, Unstoppable Reapers. At the start of your hero phase, if your general is from this battalion and on the battlefield, you receive D3 Relentless Discipline points. Cool. Start of your hero phase. Cool. Any number of Night Hunt allies. Hold on. What is this? Any number of Night Hunt allies can be taken for an army that includes this War Scroll battalion. They do not count against the limit on 1 in 4 allied units in the army, and their points cost is not counted against the number of points spent on allied units in the army. What? I'm pretty... Well, okay, so back when I read the Ossiarch Bonereapers book, they said that they had no allies, as in not even Night Hunt, and now I can take Night Hunt? Unless it changed before then and I didn't notice? Yes! Night Hunt. Oh boy, how much is this battalion, I wonder? But then you have to add all of these guys too. I bet this is going to be an enormous battalion, isn't it? Ooh. Alright. Oh, there it is. Vokmortian's Tithe Legion costs 110. Plus 130 plus 100. Well, we shall see. Okay, Vokmortian's Dread Retinue. And another War Scroll battalion. So, you need Vokmortian himself, 1 to 3 Mortar Guard units, 1 Necropolis Stalkers unit, 1 to 2 Morghast Archai or Morghast Harbingers, in any combination. This battalion can only be taken as part of an Ossiarch Bonereapers army that is from the Mortis Praetorians Legion. No problem. Seal of Demise. After armies are set up, but before the first battle round begins, you can pick one enemy hero and roll a dice on a 2+. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by that hero that target Vokmortian. Oh. Could be really handy. Eternal Duty. At the start of your hero phase, you can pick one unit from this battalion within 8 inches of the Vokmortian from the same battalion. Return 1 slain model to that unit. Okay. At the start of your hero phase, you can pick. And that's similar to Vokmortian's other battalion ability, if I recall correctly. Back when Vokmortian was only available in that set, that Ossiarch Bonereapers set, Feast of Bones. So cool. Harvester Scythe Corps. What do you guys do? Hunters and Hounds. Add 1 to wound rolls for attacks made by Gothizzar Harvesters. Ooh, Gothizzar Harvesters. From this battalion, if the target unit is within 12 inches of a friendly Cavalos Death Riders unit from the same battalion. Target unit. Cool. And they require 2 Cavalos Death Riders units and 1 Gothizzar Harvester unit. This battalion can only be taken as part of an Ossiarch Bonereapers army that is from the Mortis Praetorians Legion and has Vok Mortion as its general. Well, it's cool that they're changing up what could, like, Catacross makes a pretty awesome general because of his ability to give more discipline points, but looks like they're expanding who might be useful to give discipline to as your general. So cool. Looks good. All right, Mortis Praetorians. The color scheme, we've got classic style here, and therefore up to battle ready or parade ready. And contrast style, same thing. More handy. Rules of engagement. Penned by veteran games developer Jervis Johnson, focuses on the creation, design, and evolution of the rules for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Here, Jervis discusses the iterative game design process. Sounds fancy, eh? Sometimes you will not be able to fit a model wholly within 3 inches of its arrival edge. When this is the case, set it up so that it overlaps the arrival edge with part of its base off the battlefield, but so that as much of its base as possible is on the battlefield. A model cannot be set up with its base overlapping an edge other than its arrival edge. Okay. For meeting engagements. Hello. Oh. Pretty blue. The War of Halos. With each passing day, Halos is pulled closer to oblivion in the Shaiish Nadir. Yet, across the continent, battles continue to rage. The second installment of the Halos campaign heads to the Booming Scar with a 3-player campaign map and 4 new battle plans. 3-player. The Booming Scar. Uh-oh. Who's that? They're meeting up with some orcs. Dakbad Grot Kicker. Cool. Ooh, that's fun. Some battle plans. Good. After attacker's territory, defender's front line territory, defender's rear line territory. Still as if there were 2. Curious. Warbands of Karngrad. Join us, fellow travelers, in the river city of Karngrad, where rival warbands battle for survival in the hope of joining Archaon's ever-growing legions. This is the tale of 4 such warbands and their fearsome leaders, all hungry for eternal glory. Let's have a look at them. Who do we have? We've got Splintered Fang, painted beautifully. We have the wonderful Unmade, some Cypher Lords, and some Corvus Cabal. I enjoy those paint schemes. That purple and green is awfully nice on those Splintered Fang. Look at those wings. Pretty. Ooh, that's nice. We get a better look. Look at that. Oh, they've got names. vibe for Naomi. Choosing a color scheme. Look at that prettiness. Loquacious Amaranth is the leader there. Awesome. Ooh. Oh, Tongue Peeler, Hemo, Sinuous Spider, Sliced Smile, Stump, Flayed Spirit, Weeping Throat, Slippery Wound, and Flancer. Who's you? You're... oh, Sinuous Spider. Look at that. I do like that red. Oh, I don't like the touch of blood. Very nice. Alright, who do you have here? Look at that. Oh. Nice. Nice done. Oh wow. I like that. Look at those bases. We've got snow-covered ground with blood stains all over the snow-covered ground. I like that effect. That looks really good. Oh, each of them have blood all over the place. I like these touches. Oh. I enjoy that. Pretty. Oh. Oh, I wonder what they used. Pterodon turquoise. Right. How did you do the armor? Huh. Well, it looks like metal with contrast, maybe watered down contrast paint over top. That's kind of what it looks like. Ooh, look at that. Look at that game. Oh, I have always loved this interactive terrain part of Warcry that you can just walk across there, and it's just you use it so often, and it seems more so with Warcry than say Age of Sigmar and 40k. I love the terrain. I am very excited for 40k's more interactive terrain. I have got to make some more interactive terrain suit. Lovely. What do we have? This month, there's news from the Indominus Crusade, and create our own Space Marines chapter. Echoes from the War is a regular column about the rules, tactics, and ongoing development of Warhammer 40k, hosted... not Warhammer 40k, it's Warhammer 4000. Warhammer 40k, hosted by games developer Robin Crudis. In this issue's installment, Robin and the Warhammer 40k rules writers talk about playing in a team tournament. Woohoo, look at you. Wow, that is bright. Nice blue. These are done by Robin's Howling Griffins. Oh, like very much so. Pretty. I like the blue done on them. I like these guys too. Nice. Nice. Skyward. What's this? A terrible wound splits the galaxy in two, the power of the warp spilling forth to taint the minds of those who witness it. Some give in to its siren call, while others seek to destroy it once and for all, as you will soon discover in these short stories by Aaron Dembski Bowden, the teller of tales. I shan't give away all of these. What is this? Apocrypha Indomitus, the vastness of imperial space, has been littered with mysteries, eerie tales, and supernatural occurrences. The Indomitus Crusade has generated more than its fair share of strange phenomenon, not to mention its own dark series be carried into the void. Look at that art. I really like that art. Who's the illustrator of this art? I don't see an illustrator. Oh, nice. A map of soldiers of the Imperium. Mutation of the body or the mind is a sure sign of sin. Harboring a mutant is an act of heresy. If in doubt, single them out. Wow. Okay, report a mutant today and earn double rations for your entire platoon. Okay. Deathwatch inbound. Ooh, additional Deathwatch rules. Cool. The Deathwatch are the alien hunting veterans of the Adeptus Astartes, skilled in the art of tracking, fighting, and exterminating Xenos threats. They are engaged in never-ending war to protect the Imperium from the races that would see it destroyed. Over the next few pages, you'll find a host of new rules for fielding a Deathwatch army that brings them in line with the abilities found in new Codex Space Marines. These rules include bolter discipline and shock assault, making your Deathwatch Marines even more devastating at range and in combat, as if they needed it. They now also have access to the Devastator, Tactical, and Assault combat doctrines, so you can maximize that increased firepower when the enemy are at range, and boost your combat potential when they stray too close. You'll find 14 new stratagems, new war gear options for intercessor sergeants, and litanies of battle for your Deathwatch chaplains, bringing them in line with the new rules for Codex chaplains. We feel sorry for all the aliens out there. They're in for a rough time. I don't think I'll go through all the stratagems and stuff like that. But let's have a look. Presented here is a new ability for Deathwatch miniatures known as Angels of Death. This ability grants this chapter of Adeptus Astartes additional rules to represent their elite method of waging war. All Deathwatch units in Codex Deathwatch and their Repulsor Executioner datasheet found in the Space Marine Summer Update gain the Angels of Death ability. Okay. Angels of Death. The unit has the following abilities. And they shall know no fear, bolter discipline, shock assault, and combat doctrines. With the addition of the Angels of Death ability, some Deathwatch units will gain some or all of the abilities below twice. Such units gain no additional benefit from this. So, and they shall know no fear. When a morale test is taken for this unit, you can re-roll the dice. Bolter discipline. Instead of following the normal rules for rapid-fire weapons, models in this unit fire rapid-fire bolt weapons, making double the number of attacks if any of the following apply. The firing model's target is within half of their weapons at maximum range. The firing model is infantry, and every model in its unit remained stationary in your previous movement. Or the firing model is a Terminator, Biker, or Dreadnought. Shock Assault. If the unit makes a charge move, is charged or performs a heroic intervention, add 1 to the attack's characteristic of models in this unit until the end of its turn. And it goes through Devastator. Yeah, and it goes through the combat doctrines. Devastator, Tactical Assault doctrines, war gear options, new stratagems. Let's look at this stratagem. Rapid fire for 2 command points. Use a stratagem at the start of your shooting phase. Select 1 Deathwatch Intercessors unit from your army. Until the end of that phase, bolt rifles that models in that unit are equipped with have a type characteristic of a rapid fire 2. Ooh, Gene Rot Light. 1 command point. Use this stratagem in the fight phase when a Deathwatch Primaris infantry unit from your army is chosen to fight with. Until the end of that phase, when resolving an attack made with a melee weapon by a model in that unit, an unmodified roll of 6 automatically scores a hit and successfully wounds the target. Do not make a wound roll. Cool. and more. For a moment I thought that said nerd of the chapter, but it doesn't say nerd of the chapter, though that would be awesome. It says hero of the chapter. Okay, what does nerd of the chapter do? 1 command point, use this stratagem before the battle. After nominating your warlord, select 1 Deathwatch character model from your army that is not your warlord, and determine 1 warlord trait for it. It is regarded as your warlord for the purposes of that warlord trait. Each warlord trait in the army must be unique and, yeah, pretty standard. Cool. Litanies of battle. Ooh, creating a monster. Orc warlord Ghazghkull Thraka is the most infamous alien in the galaxy, and his wog has devastated vast swaths of the Imperium. Now the Beast of Armageddon has returned bigger and more deadly than ever. His creators join us to tell us about him. And if you didn't know, he is in the Prophecy of the Wolf set. Oh, look! Is this him? There have been 3 past incarnations of Ghazghkull Thraka. He has definitely increased in size a little bit over time. Awesome. Alright, the first was a conversion by Mike McVeigh that appeared in White Dwarf 134 from February 1991. The model was made from the Space Orc Goth Boss model with the addition of a back banner. The first production miniature of Ghazghkull came out in August 1992, following the release of the Battle for Armageddon board game. Designed by Kev Adams, this version of the infamous war boss came out alongside his arch enemy, Commissar Yarrick, designed by Just Goodwin. The third incarnation of Ghazghkull, now wearing a massive suit of mega armor, was sculpted by Brian Nelson in August 2000. All 3 influenced the design of this new kit. And who designed him? He was designed by Maxime Pastoral and Max Falige. Oh, Maxime is renowned for his work on the Death Guard range, but he's also a big fan of orcs, having designed kits such as the orc mech guns a few years ago. Max, meanwhile, has painted plenty of orcs in his time as part of the heavy metal team, but Ghazghkull may well be his biggest project to date. Good job, guys. Look at that. I like them very much so. Post-destruction Ghazghkull. So it's, I guess, probably the story about what happened to him. Mark of the Beast. Woohoo! Max. Early on in the design process, Makari was going to carry a cloth banner, just like the original model. However, after a bit of discussion, we decided that a cloth banner just wasn't very orky. We decided that orcs don't sew or draw. They use cutting torches and metal to make their art. Well, I really like what they did. That's awesome. Painting Ghazghkull. Look at the the paints involved. If you would like to paint Ghazghkull, as shown, there they are. Founding of a chapter. According to Imperial records, there exists 1,000 Space Marine chapters, each numbering 1,000 Space Marines, 1,000,000 battle brothers in all, and here the White Dwarf team take their first steps in creating their own chapter. Oh, should I not reveal it? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, look at that. Look at the pretty the astral hounds, tomb keepers. Ooh. Create your own chapter. Below you find an outline for a primary space marine that you can photocopy and color in yourself. Alternatively, if you prefer data slates and high technology to quill and ink, head over to the Warhammer community site and search for New Warhammer 40k The Ultimate Founding. There you will find a free digital download for the same template. When coloring in, it's worth considering how the colors you're using match up to those in the Citadel paint range. If you can use similar colors, you'll have a much easier time when coming to paint your first test model. Should we do this? Now that would be a different video, wouldn't it? I'd just be coloring in this guy. Making decisions, coloring him in. Alternative helmet configurations. Alternative shoulder insignia. Ooh, how fun. Ooh, golden inspirations. Ooh, wow, look at that details. Look at that detail work. Look at that blue. Do you like that? Very pretty. Very pretty. Golden Demon is the most prestigious Warhammer painting competition in the world, with countless painters from across the globe taking part. Here we chat to Slayer Sword winner Neil Hollis about entering Golden Demon USA 2020. Okay, those guys. Congratulations, Neil Hollis. Neil Hollis. Oh, look at him. Barrack the Indomitable. Oh, very cool. Nice little add-on. Look at that cloak. That is a cloak. That's impressive. Oh, how he did it. He took steps all the way along. Nice. Or, yeah, that definitely looks like it. Cool. Ooh, Golden Demon Showcase. Neil has won 9 Golden Demons over the last few years and even bagged the Slayer Sword at Golden Demon Horse Heresy in 2017. Here are a couple of our favorite entries by him. Cool. Wow. Oh my gosh, he's on top of the destroyed knight. That is pretty awesome. Wow, he really likes to use non-metal metal. I like that one. Look at that one. They're like having a conversation. Cool. Is that glass? Very neat. Ooh, the realm of corn. Corn. Blood for the blood god. Alright. Realms of Chaos is a series exploring how you can build and paint your chaos models to show what realm they come from. In this second installment, we're traveling to the goriest of all the chaos domains, the realm of Corn, the blood god. Yes, let's do this. Ooh, look at that picture. Oh, that is lovely. Lovely. Cairn the Betrayer. Oh, yeah. Alright. Painting and converting your armies, Warhammer Age of Sigmar. The colors of violence and viscera appeal most to the blood god, but fire and brimstone are equally appreciated. Here are a few ideas for how you can paint and convert your Age of Sigmar models. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Oh, look at him. Look at him up there. Oh. Cities of Sigmar Steam Tank by Ant Saliba. Ant Steam Tank hails from Greywater Fastness, a prominent engineered city in Gyron. The city guild sent the tank to aid an ally, but found the land wholly corrupted by Khorne, with sharp metal blades covered in blood and brass skulls piling up around the battlefield. The skulls are painted with layers of lock bronze, iron warrior, and rune-feined steel. That is pretty awesome. Love that. Look at that. That's lovely. Bloodmaster by Sam Pearson. Sam used a mushroom from the Shattered Dominion large base detail kit on his Bloodmaster's base. Oh, there it is. There it is. To show it's very definitely an Age of Sigmar model. He painted the demon's armor black to match the armor worn by the mortals in his army. Can you imagine? That is pretty cute, I've got to say. Maybe that's what I should use my mushrooms for. Demons. Alright. Chaos Warshrine by Larby Benyons. Sorry. This is Larby's second Chaos Warshrine. The first was dedicated to Nurgle. It features a giant icon of Khorne. I do like what you've done with this. It's pretty awesome. Taken from the Judgments of Khorne set, Larby used the base from the same judgment on the base of this model to create a rocky pool filled with blood. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Other converted parts include the trio of Fleshhounds, which I adore, tethered to the shrine by a blood leash, made from wire covered in PVA glue, cool, and a new Magister in the form of an exalted Deathbringer. Yes, stabby McStab stab. Larby mostly used contrast paints for this model, including Gore-Grunter fur and Flesh Tears red on the Daemons and Beasts skin. Look at that. Oh, awesome. What an awesome conversion. Oh, now it makes me want to do conversions. Oh, but oh, that'd be so awesome. Ooh. Look at you. I very much like your cloak. And the blood-stained stuff on the ground. Little orc. Well, what wings are you? You Morghast? I'm not sure. Callum converted an Eidolon of Mathlan into a demon prince. I love it. This is gorgeous. His idea was that the Idoneth harvest too many tainted souls and accidentally summoned a corrupted Eidolon into existence that has now become possessed by a demon of Khorne. I love it. I just love this thing. Oh, it's beautiful. Callum swapped the model's normal hands and weapons for Bloodletter's hands. Oh. Cool. Where's his other hand? Cool. Specifically those from the Blood Crusher's kit so he could get the impressive standard. He also added a pair of Crypt Flare wings. Crypt Flares, okay. Went to the model's back and replaced the shoulder pads with skulls. Even more skulls and plenty of blood were added to the base. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh. You are nice looking blood warriors with your cloaks. Mark converted by Mark Bedford. Mark converted some Chaos Warriors using spare weapons, heads, and shields from the Blood Warriors and Mighty Skull Crusher kits. He stippled their weapons and bases with blood for the Blood God, and their cloaks with typhus corrosion to represent dirt. Oh, I think it looks great. Ooh. What are you? Oh my gosh, yes, this is great. The Cold Bloods by Maxime Pastoral. Maxime has a sizable Khorne army that includes mortals, demons, beastmen, and skaven. The story behind his army, look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Anyway, the story behind his army is that they've been fighting skeletons in the frozen wastelands of Shaiish, which is why they have such a cool, desaturated color scheme and icy, snow-covered bases. Maxime did use red as a spot color on armor, weapons, and cloth, though, just to remind us that his warriors do worship the Blood God. He has a running motif across his army, though. Army 2, a spiked hallow that represents the fabled collars of Khorne. What is this guy? So, this looks pretty awesome. So, Maxime's general is converted from Mighty Skull Crusher, with upper torso and right arm from Korgus Cool. The model's head is taken from a Drukhari rack. Neat. While the brass halo comes from the Chaos War Shrine. Note also the two smaller juggernaut heads that have been sprouted from the Lord's Mount. These come from the Khorne Lord of Skulls and are a homage to Karanak, the Hound of Vengeance. I like it. And I also like the fact that there is clearly a dead Stormcast Eternal on the bottom there. Nice effect. Painting and converting your armies. More of these guys. Oh, look at that. Wow. What are you? Cute. Red armor with deep black, brown shading contrasts. The weapon, black hammers, have silver damage instead of highlights. Oh, silver battle damage instead of highlights. Cute. Look at this. He's so cute. Look at his face. Aw, look at him. He's so short and stubby. Ooh. Fancy. Wow. Look at those shiny limbs. Oh my gosh. Oh, where did that come from? Where's that come from? Hails from a demon forge deep within. His bloodthirster has been converted to wear extra armor made from spare hellbrute pieces. Oh, so that's where these guys are coming. Oh, it looks great. Look at that. Well, the mechanical tips of the wings are lash tendrils from a Mauler fiend. Okay. The most involved conversion involves the bloodthirster's head, yes, which features the face of a defiler with the mecha tendrils of a hellbrute power scourge surrounding it. Its chains come out the back to make iron wrought dreadlocks. Look at that. I like it. I very much like how this turned out. Oh, creepy and beautiful all at the same time. Look at you guys. Oh, you're awesome. Awesome. Ooh. Terminator Lord of Khorne by Wade Price converted his commander using the head of a Chaos Warrior and an Orc Chappa for his chain glaive. I like it. That's pretty cute. Look at that. Oh, he looks great in black and gold. That is awesome. He used spare bits of chaos spikes and stars to adorn the base around the slate, plus copious numbers of skulls. The flaming blade, converted using modeling putty, is painted a cool blue to contrast with the Skullmaster's fiery red skin. Very pretty. Look at you. You're different. Very cute. What is going on there? Oh my gosh. That is rather intense. The leader of Jay's infantry cohorts is a Bloodmaster from Forge World. To give this already huge bloodletter even more presence, Jay built a base for it of slate with some skulls on spikes chucked in for good measure. Wow. Creepy. Cool. Ooh. Look at that. Quite simple. Quite very nice. Random spare corn bits. Makes for lovely corn bases. Look at it. Oh. Cool. Very nice. Yeah, look at that. Frenzied painting. Following on from the Realms of Chaos Corn, our painter James came up with a stage-by-stage painting guide for a Blood Reaver. Here he combines contrast paints with classic colors to create a blood-drenched warrior. If you're not into gore, look away now. I think it's a bit late for that. Cool. Blood for the blood god. Ooh. Oh, nice effect. Layering on blood for the blood god with cipher brown. Very pretty. I mean, if blood is pretty, which it is. Rohan shall burn. Oh, it's the battle report, right? Yeah, I don't think I want to give away the battle report. Da, 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 da. Glory points. The Great Cycle. Delivered by a colossal plague maggot to the living mountain, the Rotbringer Coven, known as the Wormspat, begin their quest to end the Cataphrane curse. Yet there's a new adversary in Beastgrave, as they'll soon find out in this short story by Phil Kelly. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Blackstone Fortress. Xenos Hunter. Is it another one? Over the next few pages, you'll find rules for using a Deathwatch Watchmaster in your games of Blackstone Fortress. Like other high-caliber characters, such as the Eversword Assassin and Harlequin Solitaire, the Watchmaster is a solo play character. I figured. Look at him. Oh yeah, he can take it. The Watchmaster is unique in that you don't get to roll 4 activation dice for him each round. No, you get to roll 6. Nice. Alright. That's how you add it. That's the army of 1 sort of thing. Now, let's see what this Watchmaster can do. Alright. So he originally moves 2. Even when he's inspired. Okay. His defense is fantastic. His agility is good. And his vitality is fantastic. And he gets 6 dice. Well, I mean, it makes sense. He has to do it all by himself, I suppose. Melee 1+, and shooting is 1+. And look at all that. Yeah, I think he's gonna hit. Bone Shrapnel. When a hostile is slain by this weapon action, roll the Blackstone dice. For each hostile that was adjacent to it or in the same hex as the slain hostile, on an 18+, that hostile suffers 1 mortal wound. Cool. That's cool. Special issue ammunition. Each time the Watchmaster takes the Guardian Spear weapon action, you can choose one of the following effects to apply to that weapon action. Hellfire Shells. Oh, yes, right. So not only does he have 4 different abilities, or 6 different abilities instead of 4, that also means he can take a lot of damage before he goes down too. Nice. Alright. Hellfire Shells. Successes in this attack roll are treated as critical successes. And this, yeah, you just do it for free. Okay. Ignore cover for this attack. Okay. The Blackstone dice cannot be rolled to prevent wounds or grievous wounds caused by this weapon action. Okay, so yeah, like rogue psychers. And all the other guys who like to reroll to see if you actually get hurt, you could ignore it. Yeah, but you only ignore it on like a 20, unless there are people beside each other. I think I'd probably just stick with the critical successes, unless of course they are, I suppose if they're only successes, so ignore cover for this attack. Well, if you turn it into critical successes, that'd be like ignoring cover, because you're gonna hit. More often than not, I think you'd use the Hellfire Shells. Yeah. But if they're only one wound anyway... Well, if they're only one wound behind cover, then I would just do successes in this attack roll are treated as critical successes. But then ignore cover for this attack makes you not have to worry about it at all. Okay, so the Kraken Shells would be better if something is behind cover. Silly me. And yeah, probably just stick with the Hellfire Shells even, unless there's like a lot of guys. A lot of them paired up together, improving their role, maybe. Anyway, transhuman physiology. When the Watchmaster activates, turn one grievous... What? What? Wow. I don't think he's gonna die. When the Watchmaster activates, turn one grievous wound counter to its wound side. You can re-roll vitality rolls for the Watchmaster. Well, I don't think they want him to die. Yeah. What is this? Shock Assault. Increase the move value from 2 to 4 if an activation dice with a score of 4+ was spent. Cool, that's nice. Juggernaut. When the Watchmaster takes a 1+ move action, he does not have to halt the move when he enters a hex adjacent to a hostile that is visible to him. It's quite nice. So you can go and attack the really nasty ones without worrying about the other guys getting in your way. Iron Halo. Iron Halo. You can reroll one action dice in defense rolls for the Watchmaster. You can reroll one action dice in defense rolls. Oh, right, because you have 2. So, well, that means you basically have 3. You can reroll one action dice in defense rolls for the Watchmaster. Yeah, so it says 2. But you basically have 3. Cool. Yeah, he's not going to die very easily, is he? During an expedition, a hostile group that contain any Urgholes or Spindle drones has no models on the back. So that is a secret agenda to turn him into this fellow, which does what? Adds dice to his rolls. That seems to be the same. That's the same. Same. Move plus, you just have to hold them. Same. And you can reroll one action dice in defense rolls. What is the difference? Just his attack actions go up, I guess. I think that's all I see is the difference. So, cool. Well, it's really easily going to happen. I guess he'll get to use all of his inspiration points for other things. Oh, shoot. Well, that was fun. Love looking at Blackstone Fortress stuff. Okay. from the dead. Death cut you down? Has your leader, champion, or favorite gang member caught a bolt round to the skull, a chain sawed to the neck, or fallen from an extreme height? Are they in dire need of technological, alien, or supernatural intervention? Well, if so, then read on. Resurrection protocols initiated. Resurrection packages are a set of optional campaign rules for arbitrators to introduce their campaign should they wish. Cool. Necromunda, all these various stuff. Oh, and it's the, I don't want to reveal that, chapter 5 of the Black Library book. Have you guys been reading this? Okay, what's this? Inside the studio. Look at those guys. Wow. They look good in gold. I like that. I like this too. Look at those guys. That kind of looks like he's been eating his opponents. Maybe it's just a picture. Or he has been eating his opponents. You never know. Blood and Glory. I very much like this fellow. Look how tidily he's done. Look at those wings. Beautiful. Ooh, Aranata. Soul Wars continue. Wow. That guy is not pleased. Not in the least. He also looks like he has been warring for a very long time. Whew. Next month, what the goths. I like that. Look how pretty this guy is. Oh my. Really nice. I like these guys. Oh, look at him in black, and that turquoise is so nice. Intense work. I really like that. Wow, that was a really... Ooh, step on the back. Ooh, Gaskell. What a bummer. I really like that White Dwarf. I'm glad it finally arrived. Okay, so this was pretty awesome. Oh my gosh. Yes, we saw Ossiarch Bonereapers as promised. Now I have to see if I can create it so that I can add some Night Haunt in there, because that'd be awesome. It would be. You do need Vokmortian as your general though, and I really want to use Catacross. I might have to wait. Or, you know, switch it up now and then so I can add some Night Haunt. I mean, a black coach in there would be pretty awesome with the Ossiarch Bonereapers. Actually, I don't know if it would work well at all. It'd be fine. I mean, why not? Alright. I have got to figure it out anyway, and I am excited. Now I have the option if I want to do it. I have it. And, oh, now I kind of want to use that Space Marine and make my own. It's not like I haven't made a chapter before, but that seems awfully fun just to draw it out. I've never just drawn out the picture of it before. That's pretty cute. I'm probably gonna have to try that one out too. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun to go over all of those the corn stuff and the corn conversions. People have such great ideas. Oh, I love it. And yeah, this was packed full of goodies. Oh, and right, the 40. Oh, I'm so excited to see what the 40 secrets are. I want to know what those 40 secrets are. I'm not going to show you all the 40 secrets because I think you should get the book and look. Oh, but I am going to enjoy it so intensely. And of course, my sister's chapter in the back. I've got to get at that too. There's so much in this one. Oh, and right, all those pretty models. Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, thanks for watching, and I guess not too long from now, we're going to have the main one out, so cool. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!